Welcome to Pashua's Moment with Pastor Charles Kiyaga.
Yes, praise the Lord, brethren. We are back again on our program, the Pashua's Moment. And as always, your servant, Pastor Charles, are seated on this great site of yours called Zion, Pashua's Prayer Mountain. This is a mountain for God seekers. It's a mountain where you should come to seek God. Separate yourself to God. Get to know God's mind. God's mind for your life. And this is open 24/7. And then anyone you can come. You can get your own time and come and wait upon God to hear God speak and God guide. I want to remind you during the Easter week, we are going to have our annual resurrection camp. We are going to be camped here for the 3 days of prayer and fasting, beginning on a Thursday before Good Friday, and then Good Friday, and then the Saturday following Good Friday, we shall be camped here. We shall break the fast on that last day of Saturday in the evening at around 4 before we release you to go. We will pray for you, anoint you, then we'll break a fast together, and then we will release you to go to join your family and your church to celebrate Easter. Attending this conference is free. You just need to come, and we are going to be camped here to hear God speak. Okay? We are here in Genesis chapter 27, verses 17. Then she gave the savory food and the bread which she had prepared into the hands of his son Jacob. Okay? But before she did that, let's read verses 15. Then Rebekah took the choice clothes of the elder son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them on Jacob, her young son. And she put the skin of the kid of the goat on his hands and on the smooth part of his neck. Then she gave the savory food and bread which she had prepared into the hands of her son Jacob. So he went to his father and said, "My father," and said, "Here I am. Who are you, my son?" And he said to his father, "I'm Esau, your firstborn. I've done just as you told me. Please rise, sit and eat of the game, that your soul may bless me." So, because the mother knew the mind of God, the mother dared to do anything to align with what God purposed for these two sons, for his son, this younger son. So, besides preparing the goat, the mother got the clothing of Esau and put them on Jacob. And then he got the skin of a goat, tied it on his hands and on his neck, gave him the food to go and take to his father. And when the father called him and he said, "Who are you?" He said, "I'm your son Esau." But you should remember where all this is coming from. You remember when Esau sold his birthright, when he came and he was hungry and he wanted something to eat, and his brother told him, "I can only give you my food if you give me your birthright." And he said, "For what good is that birthright to me when I'm going to die? Just give me food and take the so-called birthright." So natural justice was following up this Esau, because he had already sold his birthright. So even when this young brother is doing all this with the mother, it was aligning with what was predetermined and what the son himself also had kicked into action. So the father receives the food from the young son, assuming it was his older son, and he ate. Okay? But I want you to hear the words. Verses 20. But Isaac said, to his son, "How is it that you have found it so quick, my son?" And he said, "Because the Lord your God brought it to me." So the young man knew what to say. You know, when destiny calls, everything will align. But you need to be in tune for you to know the moment. The God who manages the gates, who manages the times and the seasons, knows it very well. That's why you need to make him your friend. Be close to him. Rebecca, who sought God for these two sons, this young son was always with him. I'm sure she was always praying for him. She was teaching him to separate himself for God. He knew what to say. He said, "Your God brought the animal very quickly to me." So he gave the father. The father touched, smelt the clothing, and the father imagined this was his elder son. I tell you, the people who seek God will always know the timing. And they will take what is theirs at the right moment. Many times, what is ours is taken away because we are not in tune. But if we are God seekers, if we are those people who stay close to God, the moment will come that defines us and will be there. And today being a Friday, we are going to spend the night here. I encourage you to join us tonight. Today being a Friday, come and join us and let us draw closer to God. The God who knows the timings that are defining destiny. He will bring us at the right moment when that moment comes. Let us come and seek God before things go wrong. God bless you.
Eyo yibadde Pursuers Moment ng'ekutusiddwako essomero lya
Pursuers Junior School ly'essomero eriz'okunazaako gw'omuzadde nnako lya ddene boarding nga lisomesa abaana okuva ku nasale paka ku P7 era nga ku musingi ogutya Katonda kwe lyazimbibwa. Lirina abasomesa abakugu abategeera kye bakola era nga liri mu kifo ekisirifu obulungi ekyemunguluddwa obutonde. Abaana baffe tubabangula mu by'omu kibiina n'ebyo ebibayambako mu bulamu obwa bulijjo. Muli